Children, today's date is 27th of July 2020. It's Monday today. We shall recapitulate chapter number 1, Introduction of History. History we have learned, and what are the sources to learn history. And today I'll explain you chapter number 2, the earliest societies. What is the difference between history and prehistory? Fine, dear children. And today's assignment is an activity that I'll explain you in the video. Listen carefully and try to do it in 15 minutes. Summary for today's chapter will be the different stone ages in which early human beings developed themselves. Okay, dear children? The first outing in our journey into the past takes us to an era of which no written records of human life exist. This period is both mysterious and fascinating because we rely on various clues in the form of bones, tools, and pottery discovered by archaeologists to learn about the lives of early humans. Children, can you see Pragyan? Yes, what is he doing there? Children, before starting the chapter, I'm going to tell you this activity. Okay? What you have to do? You can use pillows. You can take chairs or umbrellas, cover them with any brown or black cloth to make a cave. Yes, this is cave for Pragyan. He is imagining himself as an early human. And you just move inside and put a flicker of light so that you can see how difficult it was for an early human to live in this cave. But this cave was important for him to save him from cold, warmth, and rain, as well as wild animals. Okay, dear children? So, let's start the chapter with completion of this activity.
Bye.
Children, in the prehistorical period, humans have no history. When they did not know how to read or write, we can never know about them. So we have only fossils, tools, cave paintings and pottery to know about this age. Okay, dear children? Modern human beings evolved from hominins, who were creatures sharing similar characteristics to humans. Hominins were the early humans, from which we have many similarities. Early humans were hunter-gatherers. They hunted animals for their meat and gathered fruits, roots, honey, berries, nuts, etc. from the forest. As you can see in this picture, how they are hunting animals. They move from one place to another in search of food, water, and shelter. Early humans lived in caves and small primitive herds, as you can see in this picture, logs and animal skins. They stitched animal hides and barks to make their clothes. Later, they learned to lit fire. They used stone tools to hunt animals, cut trees, scrape skins, and stitch their clothes. And these were made with different stones. There are three categories of tools: core tools, flake tools, and blade tools. Core tools were palm-sized stones used for pounding, smashing, and throwing, whereas flake tools are different from them, and the blade tools were sharp like knives we use today. Flake tools were used by them to stripping. Now the prehistoric period can be divided into three phases. You can pause the video and take a screenshot. The Paleolithic age or the Old Stone Age, the Mesolithic age or the Middle Stone Age, and the third is Neolithic age or the New Stone Age. So there are three divisions of this period: Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic. The Paleolithic age is subdivided again into three phases: the Lower Paleolithic age, then second is Middle Paleolithic age and Upper Paleolithic age. Okay dear children, in Lower Paleolithic age, this is also called the Ice Age because the climate was very cold and earth was covered with sheets of ice, and fire was discovered during the Old Stone Age. Take a screenshot dear children, pause the video and do it so. Now during the Mesolithic age, humans continued to live as hunter-gatherers. The climate now became warm and dry. Small, sharp, pointed stone tools called microliths began to be used. As you can see in this picture, they are sharp like knives or blades. In the Neolithic age, the life of the early humans changed completely. Now they began to cultivate and grow food and domesticated animals. See, animals are there, fruits are there. That means now the humans in the early age are on progress. Now during the Neolithic age, human beings learned to live in settlements. All these developments are referred to as the Neolithic Revolution. Remember children, okay, these herds and all that. Early humans often decorated their caves and rock shelters with beautiful paintings and engravings. Cave paintings give us clues about the lives of the people in the Stone Age. As you can see in the picture, this is a prehistoric cave painting in Bhimbetka. These paintings represent different activities of prehistoric life such as hunting, tribal rituals and ceremonies that they performed at that time. Okay dear children, hope you have understood everything about the chapter. Children, so today's assignment for you people is an activity you can see on page 28, subject enrichment for your help. Question number F, project work. That means you have to do the same activity like Pragyan has done. You can send me a photograph like this in your cave. Either you can send me a video too. Okay dear children.